At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 12, Murray being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. DeAndre Hopkins. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Washington now brings this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Murray now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. To throw, it's Murray. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And it's caught by Hooper. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a give running left is Breida. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Murray. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Crossing route, and he hits his man. It's Jones. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now Murray off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Murray's throw there caught by Gallup. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills get a bit closer. The extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On play action, Rodgers. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Rolling to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, and it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Crossing the field, Beckham makes a catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Rodgers going to go on fourth down.
And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. On first down, here's Breida. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Rodgers. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, he had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future, and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the turnover, here's Murray. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
And Murray, he's going to run with it himself. Second down, Jacobs once more.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Play action. Now it's Murray. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Robert Quinn with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Breida, he'll try the right side. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Washington now brings this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From the 24, Murray. He finds his man complete. It's Walsh. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Murray going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Throwing again, Murray. This will be complete to Mechie. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Murray. Repeat of the last play, going to Mechie here. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Murray now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what he... Blitz coming, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Under pressure, they got him again. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people down there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his left. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. This is caught by Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
T.J. Hockenson from 19 yards away. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
The extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Raheem Mostert, 60 yards. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Oh, he fakes a spike. Forced out to his left.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And now here is another interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Again, it's Mostert. And once again, he's going to be pushed backwards. This time back to the 3. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Bills are right back in this football game.
What a stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Jones has it. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Murray. Caught by Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And this is caught. Touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
91 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Rodgers looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. In on the tackle, Kemoko Turay. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They run again with Breida. And some room to roam now. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, 39 yards. And the Dolphins are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
Take it in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The stop made defensively by Mike Edwards.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Gets this one to Juszczyk.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles.